Hey everyone, we're back to cover another Spindlehorse production. This time, it's the Hazbin Hotel spin-off series, Helluva Boss. With the rest of Season 2's episodes coming very soon, we felt it appropriate to cover the other Hellaverse show. With facts going over the characters, episodes, development, and some real-life inspirations, we'll have something for fans old and new as we cover 107 facts about Helluva Boss. Number 1. Helluva Boss was created by Vivian Medrano, known as Vivzipop. After the success of Hazbin Hotel, a new pilot for a spin-off of Hazbin Hotel, Helluva Boss, came out a year later on November 25th, 2019. To this day, the pilot has over 63 million views. Also, I wanted to make a correction here since I totally misspoke in the 107 facts about Hazbin Hotel. I definitely said month instead of year, with, Hazbin coming out in 2018. Animation ain't that fast. It took a year. Number 2. As of November 17, 2023, in a tweet by Medrano, the Helluva Boss pilot is not canon due to the events that happened in the pilot itself, such as bringing a literal kid back into hell. Number 3. Unlike its counterpart Hazbin Hotel, the pilot for Helluva Boss doesn't have a title, and it's simply referred to as the pilot. Number 4. Helluva Boss is animated solely by Medrano's animation production company, Spindlehorse Toons. Number 5. Helluva Boss's main series started airing on October 31st, 2020. The series is released at inconsistent intervals, with some episodes being released with months in between. Animation takes time after all, and honestly, at least we're getting the episodes as soon as they're finished? Question mark? Number 6. Unlike Hazbin Hotel, we explore more of the rings of hell in detail since we're not locked in a ring focused on sinner demons. As you may or may not know, hell is divided into several rings: pride, wrath, gluttony, greed, lust, envy, and sloth. Number 7. In terms of structure, the rings of hell are supposedly stacked on top of each other, representing the hierarchy of rings, with the top being the pride ring and the bottom being the sloth ring. Number 8. It seems that there are multiple ways of traversing between rings. We've seen helicopter travel from pride to greed, transportation by train from pride to wrath, and even elevator service as seen in the episode Aussies. They took the elevator to lust. Number 9. The elevator is voiced by Jinx Monsoon, who also has other roles sprinkled throughout the series. Number 10. As seen on the elevator schedule, as well as the Maps app icon on Blitz's phone, each ring of hell is represented by a certain color. Pride is red, wrath is orange, gluttony is yellow, greed is green, lust is blue, envy is purple, and sloth is pink. If you haven't noticed already, it's a rainbow. And yeah, I know pink isn't on the rainbow, like the rainbow we know, Roy G. Biv, but it's basically the rainbow. Number 11. Each ring is ruled by one of the 7 deadly sins, a class of demons ranked below the royal family in Hell's hierarchy. Number 12. Each of the 7 deadly sins are based on a circus act, and they all form a collective troupe under Lucifer. Number 13. Starting off at the Pride Ring, outside of Pentagram City and the Hazbin Hotel, this ring houses some of the main locations found in Helluva Boss, such as Imp City, which contains IMP headquarters, and Moxie and Millie's and Blitzo's apartments, Stolas' mansion, and so much more. Number 14. The Pride Ring is the only ring that we see in both Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss. Number 15. The ruler of the Pride Ring, and honestly all of Hell, is Lucifer Morningstar. While not outright stated, it can be assumed that his role in the circus act is that of a ringleader, since, he's the top dog in Hell. Number 16. The Pride Ring is the home of the Immediate Murder Professionals, IMP for short, located on the 7th floor of a building within Imp City. IMP is fitting as being the initials of the business, since it's the species of Blitz, Moxie, and Millie. Number 17. Interesting enough, in a billboard seen in the episode Aussies, it states that Imp City is located in the 2nd circle. This could imply that concepts such as the 9 circles of hell could still exist within this version of hell, but maybe it exists within the Pride Ring. Rings and circles being different things and whatnot. All speculation until confirmed though. I'm just guessing, Number 18. The IMP phone number can be seen in a poster in the episode Seeing Stars. Here it is. Here's the poster. Number 19. The IMP jingle for the commercial was composed and sung by Perry Grip, a veteran songwriter responsible for many children's songs, and a lot of early internet memes from the 2000s. I know him for the song Do You Like Waffles, and I'm pretty sure that just aged me, but whatever, it's catchy. Number 20. Blitz is the founder and manager of IMP, and you gotta remember, it's Blitz without the O. Number 21. Blitz has an obsession with horses, as several toy horses can be found in his possession, a horse poster can be seen in his office, drawings of horses are all over the place, and he can be seen admiring Stryker's horse Bombproof. He even maxed out Verosika Mayday's credit card 3 times on horse riding lessons. Number 22. Speaking of, Verosika Mayday is Blitz's ex-girlfriend. She's one of a small group of demons that still calls Blitz with an O, so Blitzo, and she's voiced by Christina V. Number 23. Moving on to Moxie. Moxie was born in the Wrath Ring of Hell, although he was raised in the Greed Ring under his father. More on those rings later. Number 24. Moxie is voiced in the pilot and main series by Richard Horvitz, who fans may recognize as Zim from Invader Zim, Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and Raz from Psychonauts. Classic cartoon fans may even remember him as Daggett from The Angry Beavers. Number 25. Horvitz actually voices Crimson, Moxie's dad, as well as other side characters throughout the show, such as a carnival imp in Lululand, Eddie from the pilot, among others. Number 26. Revealed in the episode Aussies, Moxie and Millie had been married for a year, which means that by now, it's longer than that. Number 27. Millie's full name is Mildred, and it's shown in the episode X's and O's through Millie's Instagram that she ended up taking Moxie's name when they got married. Number 28. Millie's pilot voice actress was Erica Lindbeck, but she was replaced by actress and dancer Vivian Nixon. Lindbeck still has a role in the main series, and she voices Luna instead. Number 29. Luna is Blitz's adoptive hellhound daughter. According to the episode Spring Broken, Blitz adopted Luna when she was almost 18. Number 30. Luna's adoption papers can be seen hanging outside of her room in Blitz's apartment. Number 31. Luna is known to be 5 years younger than Millie, according to the Truth Seekers episode. Combined with the information from Medrano we learned from a livestream, Luna is 22 Hell years old, making Millie 27 in Hell years. Number 32. The last of the main characters, we have Stolas, Goetic Prince of Hell, and Blitz's childhood friend turned lover. He's part of the Ars Goetia, a line of Hellborn demons that have royal status. Number 33. While we sorta covered Hell's loose power hierarchy in our 107 Hazbin Hotel facts video, we didn't quite cover the Ars Goetia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Medrano provided a loose hierarchy, which is currently up in the air with the release of the Hazbin Hotel series. However, that loose power hierarchy places the Ars Goetia right under the 7 Deadly Sins and right over the Overlords. Number 34. The Ars Goetia consists of 72 demons in the text that inspired this Goetic family. In Helluva Boss, we've only seen a few of these demons represented: Stolas, obviously, Andrielphus, Paimon, and Asmodeus, who is also one of the 7 Deadly Sins. Number 35. Vasago, or Vasago, I don't know how it's pronounced, who we've only seen in teasers but will most definitely appear in the latter half of Season 2, was originally an Overlord in the Hazbin Hotel pilot episode. Medrano considers him a very good boy. Number 36. In Goetic texts, Solus is an owl, and it seems the bird-like qualities of the demon carry on to his interpretations in Helluva Boss. Number 37. Stella and Octavia are part of the Goetic royalty, being Stolas' family and all, but they aren't named demons in the Goetic texts. Whether or not they actually represent any of the demons in the texts is still up in the air as of writing this video. Number 38. Before Helluva Boss became a series, Medrano actually replied to a tweet saying that Stolas was 100% going to appear in Hazbin Hotel. Since both series take place in the same universe, this can still happen. However, we can assume that she was originally going to do it before conceiving of Helluva Boss. Number 39. Finally going down one ring, we have the Wrath Ring. This location bears a western/country-like aesthetic, with volcanoes, old mine shafts, railroad tracks, and wild beasts. The sky seems to have an orange tint during the day, matching the color it represents. Number 40. The Wrath Ring is apparently the source of most of Hell's food supplies, which is mentioned by Stolas. Number 41. The Wrath Ring is ruled by Satan, the Sin of Wrath. As of writing the script, we haven't officially seen Satan in the show. Number 42. On Blitz's phone, we can see that Satan has an app called Satan's Workouts. I don't think it's a parody of any specific app that's currently out there, but if it is, let me know in the comments. Number 43. I know I just said we haven't officially seen Satan, but with the new trailer that came out on April 27, 2024, there's a demon that looks just like the one featured on the Satan's Workouts app icon. This might be our first actual look, and Satan definitely looks like he's been pumping lots of iron at the gym. Number 44. In the Helluva Boss pilot episode, there's an imp that can be seen with a sign that says Satan bless. According to Medrano, since Satan is a representative of wrath, imps see him as a deity. Number 45. Medrano mentions that when designing Moxie's mom, they tried to make her design look as country style as possible. This is because Moxie's mom is from the Wrath Ring, just like Millie's family. Number 46. Another ring down, we have the Gluttony Ring. This ring seems to have forests, constant fog, buildings, and a hexagonal patterned sky. Continuing its representation of the rainbow, this sky is also yellow in color. Number 47. The Gluttony Ring is ruled by Beelzebub, the sin of gluttony. According to Medrano, Beelzebub represents the animal tamer in this circus act. Number 48. Even though Beelzebub is fox-like, she also has the aesthetic of a bee, featuring multiple pairs of arms, wings, and antenna. The bee aesthetic could also explain why the Gluttony ring has a hexagonal patterned sky, like a beehive. In her full demon form, a lot of these insect-like features are on display. Number 49. In addition to the bee aesthetic, Beelzebub also has a lava lamp aesthetic going on. According to Medrano, it was because she wanted Beelzebub to have a 60s hippie free spirit kind of vibe. But the other reason is that her belly is constantly burning what she consumes, which is why she is constantly indulging, hence gluttony. Number 50. On Blitz's phone, it looks like Bee has an app called Bee Eats, a parody of Uber Eats. Really is the ruler of gluttony. Number 51. In order to see if Beelzebub's hair and belly were possible to create in the first place, with the lava lamp look, the fire mane and lava belly on Striker's horse Bombproof were designed to test it out. Number 52. While we're still talking about Beelzebub, you may have noticed that her voice actress is Kesha. Number 53. Cotton Candy, the song that Beelzebub sings, was composed by Kesha, Drew Pearson, and Sam Haft, but was sung by Rochelle Diamante. Regardless of that, when I first heard the song, I was like, this sounds like Kesha. Is this Kesha? And then she spoke, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely Kesha. Number 54. The episode featuring Beelzebub, Queen Bee, was actually supposed to be a grand spectacle finale episode aired right after Ozzy's, but because of some legal issues, the episode had to be delayed. It eventually aired on June 24, 2023, right in the middle of when Season 2 was still airing. Number 55. So, enough talking about Beelzebub and gluttony, let's go down to another ring. The Greed Ring. Greed appears to be an industrial-like city filled with gangs and criminals, such as the Crimson Mafia. The skies feature a green tint that's covered in smoke from smokestacks. Number 56. Moxie's father, Crimson, owns a mansion in Not a Mafia town. The town's name is an obvious portmanteau of Not a Mafia, and even riffs on this fact with its town sign where their slogan is, "No Mafia here, we're Mafia free." Number 57. The Sin of Greed, Mammon, is the ruler of this ring. He is also the owner of several establishments found in the Greed Ring, such as Lululand and Mammon Theater. Number 58. Lucifer is referenced in the Helluva Boss episode Lululand, where Octavia mentions that Lululand is a ripoff of the more popular Lucifer-owned park called Lulu World. Number 59. Mammon was originally teased as a silhouette image to celebrate Australian Christmas, with Mammon addressing the Twitterverse to decorate him, implying that he is shaped like a Christmas tree. Appropriate considering that Christmas is one of the more commercialized holidays in existence nowadays, and greed loves money. Number 60. According to a tweet by Medrano, the McDonald's villain Evil Grimace has Mammon energy. Take that as you will. Number 61. As the Sin of Greed, it's only appropriate that Mammon's face appears on the 100 souls banknotes. If you don't know, souls is the currency found in hell. Number 62. Speaking of banks, it seems that Mammon owns the Moneymaker's Bank app, as his head silhouette is seen on the app icon in Blitz's phone. Number 63. Mammon hosts an event in the Greed Ring called Mammon's Clown Pageant. This event is held every year as a way for Mammon to find the best clown to represent his brand, which he'll then use and exploit to make money. For about 9 years, Fizzaroli was the annual winner and would represent Mammon's brand. Number 64. Mammon's Clown Pageant had a shirt that you could purchase as merch in real life. Much like band shirts that show their tour locations, this shirt features several locations and the ring they correspond with, such as Imp City Pride, the Royal Circle Pride, Ragesburg Wrath, Mint City Greed, Ransom Greed, Crystal Stadium Lust, Spectral Shallows Envy, Snoozeville Sloth, and Mammopolis Greed. Whether or not these locations are canon to the show is up in the air. Number 65. Let's get back to Fizzaroli for a moment. The name of the 9-time clown pageant winner was originally supposed to be a temp name. Medrano said she loves it now, but it was a temp name for a while, and it sounded dumb, but she loves it. Number 66. In a live stream, Medrano said that Fizzaroli's design was influenced by Alex Brightman and his work, which includes his role as Beetlejuice in the Broadway musical of the same name. Number 67. In an Artist Spotlight live stream, Medrano revealed that Fizzaroli has the most outfits in the show, upwards of 800, with most of them not being revealed yet. Number 68. Fizzaroli's robot counterpart, RoboFizz, was created as a way for Mammon to exploit Fizzaroli's likeness for products. Even though RoboFizz is seen as an entertainer at Lululand, that's just one of many things that RoboFizzes can do. They are advertised as coming in a variety of different colors alongside a BDSM feature, being ribbed for your pleasure, and so much more. Number 69. RoboFizzes apparently cost 69.99 souls, are non-refundable, and can include a dildo juggling update for a monthly $89.98 soul subscription fee. I can't believe that became Fact 69. That was so unintentional. Number 70. Mammon's greed has no limits, as they also sell children's toy versions of RoboViz called the Fizzy Buddy, and are advertised to feature over 100 phrases and only 48% asbestos. Number 71. If you haven't been constantly rewatching the Hazbin Hotel pilot, this may not have been apparent, but in RoboFizz's performance, he mimics Charlie's line, "I have a dream I'm here to tell," from her song, "Inside Every Demon is a Rainbow." Number 72. The Overlord demon, Valentino, seems to have his own customized RoboFizz named Kitty, as seen in the Hazbin Hotel episode, Radio Killed the Video Star. Number 73. RoboFizzes are shipped from Asmodeus' factory. Yes, the same Asmodeus that Fizzaroli's dating, and the sin of lust. Number 74. This brings us to the Lust Ring, a neon-lit city with a blue-colored sky and several sexual motifs. Notable locations in the Lust Ring include Asmodeus' tower, factory, and Ozzy's, also known as the House of Asmodeus. Number 75. Asmodeus, being the sin of lust, owns the app Lustinder, a parody of the IRL dating app Tinder. But I'm assuming that Lustinder is leagues more sexual than the app it's parodying. Number 76. The early designs of Asmodeus himself lean towards the idea of 3 skulls that would rotate, each taking turns being the main head. This takes inspiration from Asmodeus on Goetic texts, as that demon also has 3 heads. Number 77. These early designs would soon shift to focusing more on the bird/rooster-like aspects seen in the final version, such as bird legs, feathers, and tails. An early version of Asmodeus' face, done by Medrano, looked even more bird-like than the final version, with Asmodeus' face looking a bit like Stolas's. It's really hard to tell now that he has this shadow effect over his face. Number 78. As mentioned in an earlier fact, Asmodeus is part of the Ars Goetia in the original Goetic texts, and can be assumed to still be a part of the Ars Goetia in Helluva Boss since a Goetic seal appears in his club. Number 79. Hidden in the corner, you can spot a poster for Angel Dust hanging up on a wall in the Lust Ring Alley in the episode Ozzy's. Number 80. The 6th ring of hell is the Ring of Envy. As of writing this script, we haven't visited Envy, but I'm sure we will soon. Number 81. The representative sin of the Envy Ring is Leviathan, which, like Satan, we haven't seen in the show yet. Number 82. Medrano tweeted that the designs for Leviathan and Satan are going to be the most traditional in terms of themes. Number 83. And the last ring of hell is the Sloth Ring. From what we've seen so far, the Sloth Ring consists of a large city filled with hospitals and clinics and a pink sky. Number 84. The hospital in the Sloth Ring featured in the show is called St. Anne's Hospital, which seems to be a play on the name Satan. Number 85. The representative sin of Sloth is Belphegor. She was once mentioned by Beelzebub, who calls her Belle in Queen Bee, but again, as of writing the script, like Satan and Leviathan, we haven't seen her officially in the show. Number 86. Moving on to some general facts. Mrs. Mayberry from Murder Family is the first known instance of a character that's seen in both living human form and their sinner demon form, after their death obviously, officially in the show. Number 87. The cashier scene in Murder Family is actually voiced by Vivian Medrano herself. Medrano revealed that, because she voiced the cashier, the crew would sometimes refer to her as the cashier from Helluva Boss. Number 88. If you paid close attention to the cars parked in the school parking lot in Murder Family, you'll notice that they have the license plates P before you go and penis. Good job. Number 89. In the episode Spring Broken, the poster of the Amazing Imp siblings featuring Tilla, Blitz, and Barbie Wire was changed to the Amazing Imp twins, with Tilla being removed. Number 90. Stryker, who made his official debut in the episode The Harvest Moon Festival, was inspired by the villainous cowboy look. Some design inspirations were Rattlesnake Jake from Rango, Snidely Whiplash from the Rocky and Bullwinkle show, and Angel Eyes from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Number 91. Early iterations of Stryker looked a lot sillier, looking like Moxie but with a tinge of villainy. The designs would later evolve into the reptilian-like shape we see in the final designs. Oh, and Stryker was also yellow at some point. Number 92. Stryker was originally voiced by Norman Reedus, who is probably most famous for his role as Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead, among other roles. Number 93. Starting from the episode Western Energy, Edward Bosco replaces Norman Reedus as Stryker. You may recognize his name, as he was also the pilot voice for Alistair in Hazbin Hotel. Number 94. Also in the Harvest Moon Festival, a sniper rifle is referred to as Carmine Crafted, which could be a reference to the weapons-dealing demon overlord Carmilla Carmine from Hazbin Hotel. Number 95, in the episode Truth Seekers, the 3D action sequence was actually outsourced to the animation studio Chaos Emporium Inc. Number 96, in the episode Seeing Stars, when Stolas throws a water bottle at the producer, you see that it starts to melt the producer's skin. That's because the LA water has a makeup of 2% sewage and 98% literal acid, as seen on a public health warning poster earlier in the episode. Number 97, in the same episode, Stolas picks up a pair of red shades and wears them casually above his eyes. This makes his human form look a lot closer to his demon form, with the shades acting as the second pair of eyes he has in his demon form. Number 98. When Blitz steals Chaz's car in the episode X's and O's, we get treated to some of the radio stations that air in Hell. Some fun ones are Mammon Channel, Station 69, nice, Lusty Tunes, Station 66.6, Station 80.085, which, if you've played with any calculator before, spells boobs, and lastly, Wrath's #1 f***up hits. Number 99, immediately after stealing Chaz's car, Blitz tells Millie that they're gonna do a Shrek, referencing the scene in Shrek where they interrupt an important wedding and object. Number 100, in the holidays short found on Medrano's YouTube page, you can spot a Moxie Christmas ornament hanging on a tree. Number 101, seen in Hazbin Hotel Episode 1, the delivery truck that Charlie hitches a ride on says Helluva Post, which is a reference to this series, Helluva Boss. Number 102, as if doubling down on the reference, any official merch purchased has a shipping method of Helluva Post. Number 103, in 2023, Helluva Boss was nominated for a Streamy Award in the animated category, and surprise, it won. Number 104, and it doesn't stop there, we are getting more Helluva Boss, cause on April 26, 2024, during Level Up Expo in Las Vegas, it was announced that Helluva Boss would be getting a spin-off called Helluva Shorts, with the first short in the series being released that very same day. Number 105, in the short Hell's Bells, Bathory's day spa is named after the real-life Elizabeth Bathory, who was a serial killer that murdered hundreds of young women. It's claimed that she believed that bathing in the blood of virgins would keep her looking young, and she got executed for that. Number 106. The two video games that Millie and Sally Mae play at the arcade, Grand Theft Auto and Chainsaw Mama, are parodying the Grand Theft Auto and Cooking Mama series, respectively. Number 107. The three playbills seen in the background in Moxie and Millie's living room are a reference to Cats, Phantom of the Opera, and Hello Dolly. And because I had an extra fact, here's fact 108. In the new Season 2 episodes, Fizzarolli can be seen wearing the outfit that Medrano drew and shared on Twitter way back in 2022. And with that, we have 107 facts about Helluva Boss. This video barely scratched the surface of the facts that we could be telling, so let us know in the comments what facts we missed. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified when we upload next. And remember, Frederator loves you. See y'all later in May when the new episodes start to air. Peace.